everyone. This is Dr. Liv with New Insight, and thank you for joining me in another video. In today's video, I would like to talk to you about the 4 P's. The 4 P's are important not only to clinicians, but also to individuals as well, to give them more knowledge and insight into their condition or problems. It is very beneficial to understand how issues are developed, maintained, and treated so that one can make the adjustments necessary to improve their quality of life. The 4 P's stand for predisposing, precipitating, perpetuating, and protective. Predisposing factors cause you to be more susceptible to developing a problem and are typically out of one's control or difficult to control. Therefore, predisposing factors increase your chances of developing a certain problem or condition and includes things such as age, race, gender, genetics, culture, and even intergenerational trauma. Precipitating factors refer to those that induce symptoms or trigger the problem. Perpetuating factors are environmental or circumstantial, and these factors maintain or worsen your symptoms and problem. And lastly, protective factors are those that prevent or alleviate your symptoms or problem. So let's take a more detailed look at this with anxiety. Predisposing factors for anxiety could be maternal or paternal family history of anxiety, either diagnosed or undiagnosed. Precipitating factors for anxiety could include moving to a new area, starting a new job or school, living in a high crime area, financial, health, or relationship problems, catastrophic or anxious thinking, high caffeine consumption. Perpetuating factors for anxiety might include loss of a job, separation, divorce, or breakup, poor coping skills, increased responsibilities, for example, working longer hours or having caregiver responsibilities. And protective factors include support from family or friends, adequate resources, access to health care, community support, knowledge, and positive coping skills. It is important to note that precipitating and perpetuating factors can be the same because certain people and situations can both trigger and worsen problems or symptoms. It is also important to note that our own thinking and behaviors can be labeled as precipitating, perpetuating, and protective factors. How so? We can do things that will either help or hinder us. We can work against ourselves by engaging in unhealthy, self-defeating thoughts and habits. For example, avoidance, procrastination, lack of self-control, poor emotional regulation, poor communication and problem-solving skills, and negative thinking can all create personal and interpersonal distress. It is important to understand that even our regular mundane roles and responsibilities can become stressful and even burdensome depending on the 4 P's. It is important to set and maintain healthy boundaries, to make ourselves a priority as well, to ask for help when needed, to accept help when offered, and to delegate responsibilities so that we don't overwhelm ourselves. Believe it or not, these are 3 positive coping skills: asking for help, accepting help, and delegating responsibilities when feasible. It's not selfish or wrong, nor does it mean you're not capable of managing your responsibilities. In fact, it says the very opposite. Because you're capable, strong, and responsible, you understand that there must be balance, that you must fill your own cup and take care of yourself so that you have the physical, mental, and emotional capacity to take care of others. And in order to have balance, you must set limits, which includes healthy boundaries. And in order to set healthy boundaries, you must be assertive Advocate for what you need and what you know is right and fair. So apply the 4 P's to the problems, issues, or concerns that you're experiencing so that you can determine and better understand the root causes or the core issues, your triggers, and you know what helps and what doesn't. This allows you to know what coping skills to put in place, including what new habits to form. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.